Welcome to Fun with RC Dude's Garage tonight. It's a garage episode, so we're going to be inside. And this is kind of an impromptu, unscheduled video. Shout out to my man Will behind the camera. Will and I were in Chicago this past weekend, and we thought, you know what, as long as we're in Chicago, the big city, let's stop into an RC store and see what they have. So shout out to Strictly RC in the Chicagoland area. That's where we stopped. And we saw a really nice guy there, Slim Jim. Very helpful people, great store. This is not a sponsored video. We purchased two vehicles there. We paid full price. So this is completely non-sponsored. Just a great RC store. And we wanted to show you two things that we found there, and something is really new to us that we have not experienced or experimented with before. And that is the Kyosho Mini Z series. And look at this. I mean, so this is the Mercedes-Benz AMG Racing Mercedes. And this is not an outdoor racer. It's made for like a tabletop racing course. And I mean a big tabletop, not a small tabletop. These things are relatively fast because it's on a smaller track, smaller scale track. These rear wheel vehicles are interesting to drive, a lot of fun to drive. They're very fast for their size. This is our first venture into the Mini Z racing cars. And so again, shout out to the guys at Strictly RC in the Chicago area. They have a large selection of these Mini Zs, and they actually do have a tabletop racing course within the store itself, which my man and I will plan to partake of the race course next time we're in the Chicagoland area. Until then, we do not have an indoor course, but we do have hardwood floors and we have tile kitchen floor. And I think this is a perfect little indoor racing vehicle for a hard surface. So we're going to charge this thing up and see what we can do with it. Again, rear wheel drive, but it looks just like the real race car, just like the Mercedes AMG racing car. So that is, and let me tell you, these things here are not cheap. They are small, and you might think that this is the same cost as a regular full-size RC vehicle. Well, roughly, I think it was $160, something like that. Pretty pricey, but fast, very fast for the size and the scale of the racetrack itself. So we can't wait to get out there. I'm a little interested to see how the rear wheel works, rear wheel drive on that race course going that fast. But beautiful car, beautiful markings. Love the wing, love the design. Like I said, it looks just like the regular Mercedes racing cars. So that was one thing that we got there. And again, something completely new to us. We can't wait to experiment with it. They have a large selection at Strictly RC of the Mini Zs. So if we like this one, we might venture out into the small mini race cars on the mini tracks. And again, we're not experts. We don't claim to be experts. We're just a father and son having fun with RC vehicles, no matter what size. From our great big RCs down to our new Mini Zs, and we're going to see how that happens on the track. While we were there, speaking of the smaller size vehicle, we could not pass up, because we've been waiting to get our hands on this. We do have a larger scale Bronco, but in keeping with the small track, and maybe outside, like in the garden, go over some rocks and stuff like that. Indoors, go over some books, some things like that. We got the smaller scale Bronco, the Ford Bronco. Looks identical to the real Bronco. Love the color, love the red and the black accents. We can't wait to get this out, the traditional bucking Bronco. emblem on the back wheel. Beautiful little vehicle. And we also got as an accessory, so this is the Traxxas Bronco 1/18 scale. We also got the tow trailer to go with it. We've got to put the hitch on the back. We don't have the hitch on yet, but we've got the trailer with it that we can haul some things. Again, great for outside in the garden, put some rocks in it, put whatever in it, and just haul it around and just have a good time with it. So that is it for now. Like I said, we just wanted to share with you the great little store that we found in the Chicago area, Strictly RC. Incredibly friendly people there. And our exciting new find, which we didn't know, the Kyosho, I think that's the way you pronounce it, the Kyosho Mini Z racing vehicle. And that's it for now. The weather is starting to get better. It started to snow again here. But it looks like we're coming out of it. We're going to be outside with the golf cart and take some of those other vehicles that you've seen videos on outside for test drives, and we're going to bring you along with it. We'll do some drive-bys with the golf cart as we're moving that and just show you what kind of fun. So again, that's it for now. Make sure you like and subscribe. On behalf of my man Will, behind the camera, we'll see you out on the streets.